Good evening, everybody, and a very warm welcome to Virtual Sim League Season 12, round number 10, as we head to the Shanghai International Circuit, where it's making its first appearance in the real-life F1 calendar since 2019. It is the Chinese Grand Prix. My name is Jess Ball, and joining me once again in the commentary box, we've got Matt. Matt, how you doing?
Hello, Jess. How are we doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good, thanks. Tonight, how you doing?
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Yeah, looks like it's not raining at the moment in China, but it's a bit wet here in the UK.
It was actually quite nice yesterday, and then it was absolutely dull and murky here in my part of the world. But hopefully it is nice and sunny, like you were saying, in Shanghai. First use in Formula 1 back in 2004, where we saw Ferrari's doing quite well as well, but still quite a close championship, which we'll go a little bit later on. But it was Indigo who took another victory of the season, 25 points for his name, and he's 6th in the championship, so good result for him. But the highest points in terms of the full-time drivers was the Keita. The Keita performed very well last week, didn't they?
Yeah, he took a surprise pole, didn't he, Jess, out of nowhere?
Yeah.
Wasn't even watching him, and just popped it up in first, but unfortunately didn't quite work out in the race. Probably a bit of a hard luck with the safety cars, but yeah, he still got third last week, so not a bad. I think he got a second actually because of someone got a penalty.
Yeah, he got second,
promoted.
so there's loads of penalties but I think quite a few of the championship contenders actually got penalties from the stewards last week.
All of them. So
yeah, Glock, Nick, and Finley all got penalties from the stewards.
Yeah, and obviously Finley serving a qualifying ban.
Yes.
From an incident last week, so yeah, it's all go. And can you tell it's getting a bit near the end of the season now?
Yeah,
all
it is
these championship contenders getting a bit stressful now. You know, it's
it's getting near the end of the season. It's getting near the game cycle as well, and there's plenty of things that could go right and go on. Some people want to take a few risks, but it was Singapore at the end of the day. It's one of the longest races on the calendar, and we had quite a few safety cars last week as well, which I think we had 2 or 3. I think it was 3. I predicted 2. I was definitely wrong with that one. Yeah, it was
3, wasn't it? Yeah. I predicted 0, so I'm going to predict 5 safety cars today.
I think China's one of those tracks where it's a bit hit and miss in terms of safety cars, but we've had drivers predicting that there's going to be safety cars here tonight, so you never know, of course. But first driver out on track is one of the Alfa Romeo. No, it's not one of the Alfa Romeos. It is Stephen on a flying lap now as he heads towards turn number 6. Keeps the car fully planted as he heads towards the next part of the lap. Turn 7 and 8, a super high G-force part of this, heading towards the first apex in turn 9 and 10. Flips the car is quite high on traction. You really need a speed around it. It's difficult to get the power down around this circuit. This is an understeery part coming up now, heading towards turns 12 and 13. Half throttle through here until you get to the straight, and then you can go full power down this back straight, and that is where you really need a straight line speed. Some drivers would compromise downforce straight line speed around this circuit, but it won't help them around the corner, so they've got to find the right balance, I would say, as Stephen heads towards the hairpin of turn 14, and then it's a small kink in towards turn 15. I don't know why it's called a corner, really, to be honest, but Lewis Craig sets the first lap time on the board, but Stephen goes up to the line now. Final corner he goes, where we saw Lewis Hamilton been in the pits in 2007, and he goes P2 with a 1:34.0. A lot of time to be found from Stephen, but he's still got more time to the board. Dex up to the line now as well. What can he do? And he goes fastest, Matt.
Well, it's a good back end of the season form from Deck at the moment. Obviously, got a great 5th place last week for the Ferrari team. He beat Leroy in the race as well, so yeah, it's going to be interesting what he can do. And he's ahead of his teammate in qualifying so far after the first runs. So yeah, Leroy's going to try and, he says he's still in the championship, but Well, if his teammates are qualifying him now, it's not great, is it?
It's good for the constructors. It is definitely good for the constructors, but I think the last few races for Leroy has, apart from obviously last week where he didn't do too bad, before that he was struggling a little bit, and it was just nice to see him getting 9 points last week after some troublesome races. And Joham's just joined the session, which is good news. So he'll join his car just a moment. His teammate, on the other hand, Ahmed, slots himself into P4, so that's pretty good as well. Ahmed, though, is in 20th
And
in the
Leroy's
standings.
left the session.
And Leroy's left the session. Not good. He should be able to join
Lovely.
because he's on PS5. If not, it'll be good to get an invite. But yeah, Ahmed sitting in 20th place on 15 points. He actually got some points last week as well in Singapore,
Yeah,
but that's because quite a few people DNF last week.
Yeah.
I'm being honest, I don't think he finished. No, he didn't finish last out of the points finishers. So he'll probably take that in a heartbeat. As our reserve driver for tonight, Matt, it's gone fast. It's Kieran with a 1:31.5.
Yep, 31.5. Yeah, 5/10 clear of deck. Probably one of the top half of the drivers, showing how it's done for the bottom half. But yeah, half a second. That's got a nice little gap. But obviously we've got Lakitu on an outlap at the moment. There's obviously his teammate today, and obviously the person who set pole last week. Finley obviously on his outlap to obviously then retire in the pits.
What's he doing?
Yeah, so
he's going. Oh, he's moving out the way. Okay. I was gonna say he was taking a really weird escape road, but yeah, he's moving out the way. Fair play to him. You don't want to compromise anyone, because otherwise we'll get even more harsh penalties around it. Julie Show, by the way, has set his lap time on the medium tyre. So I'm guessing he doesn't want to use a soft straight away. But around this track, you can get away with using a few more softs. But it is a 2-stop race. But if it was a 1-stop race, they would have avoided the softs at all costs.
Yeah, because it's not a great tyre at all. But yeah, right around this track anyway. But a little special mention to Pete there. 3.1 seconds off. So, that's a nice one. He's doing a proper Lewis Hamilton tribute there.
He's finding his groove. He's finding his groove, actually.
He's in cruise control. Yeah. I know he dropped outside the top 10 for the first time, actually.
He's got. I think his first lap he was on a banker lap. So I think, let me check his telemetry. Yeah, he was on a banker lap last lap, so he's pushing now. So, not a track I would have done to do that, but anyway.
He might do an Albon. No, he survived the Albon, so he comes across the line.
Top 10 still.
He's still. He's 1.4 seconds off this time, so yeah.
a lot better though than.
He's back in the 105. Matt Ryan, what are you doing?
What is Matt Ryan doing?
Only 10 hundredths away.
Wow.
From Pete. So.
Not bad for Matt Ryan, as Finley has retired the session because of his quality ban. Good stuff.
Yep.
Anyone else have quality
bans?
bans?
Going to join in today. No, just Finley. So, just add a bit of spice to the championship. But, there you go, Lakitu, there you go.
And then
but then you got Casper, okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Our season...
There you go.
What season did he win? Season 8 champion?
Season 8, yep.
5 tenths quicker than Lakitu. Casper's done well in his track in the past as well, so looking good for the Alpine driver. He even put in the VSL chat that he was like, "I'm coming for you, Leroy," he said.
Yeah, he's reaching top 4. Back end of the season, we all remember Monaco, third round in the season. It was a reverse championship calendar, and Casper I think was starting like 6th or 4th, somewhere high up in Monaco, which is good, but just shows how bad of a start the season he had. And now he's sort of showing his form now, and he's let the sandbags off, and Alpine is improving. And
better than
goes
real life.
Just over 4 tenths. Better in real life, yeah. Equal cars here though, Jess. So
exactly.
Yeah. But Glot's on the lap, by the way, so I don't know if you want to follow him.
Yes,
you're not
indeed.
already.
He is your championship leader by 10 points over Nick.
10 points, yeah.
So he gained quite a lot compared to his championship rivals. So he's got to do well tonight, of course. As he heads towards turn 13 as well. Where does he go? 4-4. He likes to be 4-4 a bit earlier than other cars. So he is comfortable on the power around this track. So he's got the steering smooth for him as well. He has taken so many poles recently. He didn't get pole last week, but he wants to redeem himself this week because getting those extra points in pole can be crucial for your championship hopes. And he was purple sector 2, I believe. I had telemetry up for a minute, but I had it closed for some reason, so I'll reopen it up. As Glock goes up to the line, and it's going to be, for him, is it going to be pole? Yes, it is, by quite a margin.
Yep. Another just below half a second. No one wants to get close to these, just improved by half a second.
Purple in all 3 sectors, Matt.
Yep. Yeah, he's on it there, and I think he might extend his record in VSL, which is an annoyance to me, but it's okay. It's okay. But we'll see about that one. We thought it would extend it last week, and then Latifi came out of nowhere, so it's never over. Still just under 7 minutes to go, and I think most of the people have set a lap. Obviously, Waitsy's on a lap now, and obviously Yarham is on his out lap. So got a few cars out on track who haven't set a lap yet. So it'll be interesting to see where they pile in. Yeah. I was a bit of a surprise as well because Nick is down in 10th.
Nick's struggling a little bit, now, but he's going out again. He's going out again as well. 1.6
seconds off, so he must have made a mistake somewhere. Or he's just hoping for a bit. He's probably hoping a bit more race pace. But that's not great for him at the moment, behind the 2 Ferraris. And obviously it's not great for the constructors either. What's Waitsy? Waitsy's near the back end of the lap. He's got the last 2 corners. He's just about made the apex there, probably a bit too deep. But he gets a good exit at the end. How's he going across the corner? It doesn't take as much curb as Glock, as Waze has joined us. And it goes up to 3rd. So 8 cents off there. So yeah, he didn't take as much curb as Block there in the last corner. But yeah, Glock's in the pits. Kieran's on a lap. No, he's not. He's, well...
Yarham's on a lap. Nick's on a lap. Who's furthest? Oh, someone's binned it. I just caught it.
Julie Show. Yeah.
That is turn 3. Exit turn 3.
Lovely. I think is he hit someone?
I don't know. I think someone went off and I just don't know what happened there. But let's follow Yarham. Yarham has invalidated his run. Nick.
Lovely. Where's Waitsy gone? Oh yeah, 3rd.
Yeah, Waitsy's gone 3rd with a 131.478. So looking not too bad for Waitsy. The top, I'll say 2nd to, I would say 6th, quite close. Glock, I think a few attempts.
Nick's not on a lap. He's not on a push lap.
He's not on a push lap. No, so he's going to go again next
lap.
lap.
I think Stephen is though, but he's run out of VRS, so I'm guessing.
And fuel.
Going to improve. Pete's invalidated, lovely, and then Matt Ryan's just on a lap, or he's about to start a lap.
Matt Ryan has I think he's just started. He's just started. So he was on a bank.
His ERS is going down, so he's on a lap. It's quite surprising. He's not leaving it till pretty late on, but
he's down.
We'll see. But I spoke to him before the race, Jess, and he's going to be absolute rocket ship in the straight, which we like to do. Is the return of the Matt Ryan train, which Finlay will not be like him. We'll want to get past him as soon as possible. But we could see a return of the Matt Ryan train at the moment. But we'll see if he improves his... Well, he's up. Well, he's down a 10th up. Well, he's 10th up, I mean. Not 10th up, 10th down. That's the one. Yeah.
He's not green. He's not green in any sector. He's not green in any sector.
Yarham's on a lap though. So and he's not invalidated. So yeah. Thankfully, these two cars are on a lap. Ahmed's about to start a lap as well. So or is he just? Well, either way, Yarham's near the end of it. Yeah, just goes around. He takes the air. It's a bit nicer. He doesn't go as deep as Waitsy though into that corner. So he'll gain a bit of time on him on there. And he's going into the pits. Lovely.
Yeah, because they don't have enough time, otherwise they would have been out of
Yep.
sync pretty much. So they've gone into the
Yep.
pits, as is a lot of people. Ahmed, I would
Yep.
expect to go into the pits maybe as well, but he is
Let's
pushing.
on that lap. Kev, I think, is pushing, possibly. So two
Kev
stops. Ahmed
is
is pushing,
pushing,
though.
yeah.
Ahmed's pushing. Just had a bit of a mistake there.
Yeah, Ahmed
but
is
he's
pushing as well, yeah.
But special mention to Ahmed as well. Obviously, was it Eid yesterday or today?
I should know.
I think it was
Because
yesterday, possibly.
it started yesterday,
Yeah,
I
it was
believe.
yesterday. Yeah. So is that where they're able to break fast?
It marks
Possibly.
the end of the month-long dawn to sunset fasting of Ramadan.
Yeah. So, so
he can stuff himself.
congratulations to Ahmed. But I've got obviously a friend, obviously, sort of what in line of work, a coach with work alongside this lady, and so she had just food. Obviously, they have a whole lunch at the end, and because obviously no one's really eaten for like a whole month, they come to this obviously lunch, and there's like loads of food, but no one eats because they're like, well, we're fine.
No one eats because they're fasting,
they're fasting, but obviously they're so used to it. For a month, obviously not really eating, so it's.
Because I thought as soon as Ramadan is over, I thought people would take the opportunity just to like stuff their face in and eat.
Yeah, you would think that, but I think it's the opposite.
I can't survive a month without food. I just can't. But it is just us being humans.
Yeah, it's one of those. But the Keto was just on purple first set to 300s up. Don't think it is purple though, because he's 8 tenths down away from Glock, so probably not. But he is purple. He has improved slightly in the first sector. We'll see what he can do in the middle sector.
Green.
See if he can gain as much time. He's green. There you go. So it's an improvement. Oh, there's a little bit of a snap of the rear there, and that's going to cost his momentum. I think he might have backed out there. Yes, he has. So looks like Letitu's not going to grab pole because he's going to have a scrub set of tyres.
Waze is on a lap.
He's on a lap. He's in near the end. He's in the middle sector. So there's lots about to start a lap as well. So we'll see if he can solidify his position as he's a bit wide there, Waze. Well, I'd like to hit an apex one day today. No, still not hitting an apex. Okay.
He went wide. He went a bit wide there, but I think he's got his car validated. Yeah, he's still kept the car valid.
Yeah, he's protect the car, but I don't know if he wants to hit an apex sometimes today ways, but we'll see. But
Nick improving 23.7 in the first sector, so he is matching what Glock could do right now. Yeah,
Pete's just under 4 tenths up as well after the first sector, so Pete's on a lap. Ahmed obviously is finished, so obviously Kev's finished as well, so we'll see what he can do. He's 6 tenths up here, Jess, but it's not going to be enough for pole unless he improves somehow by a second.
To be fair though, he never expects to get pole. He never expects to get pole. He just wants to have some fun.
If he can get somewhere in the top 5, there's a big gap obviously. So if he can get in the top 5,
Leroy up to the line. He goes. Can it be?
Oh,
P6. Oh, he just missed out.
Yeah, 5 tenth improvement. Kieran's down. Likitu is down in the first sector.
Nick's just coming across the line, is he? No,
he's coming across the line. Yes, he is. He's coming across the line. What's he going to do? Where's it going to put him? He's going to put him third.
Ooh,
yeah, improved by a second there, Jess. So nice, good little recovery there. So he must have made a mistake somewhere.
We've got 2 of the Alpines up there.
Waitsy's up as well.
Wow.
This Glock has even got even faster. Yeah, only by 300s, but it's enough. It might be enough. But Waits is just 4 tenths up, so he's going to jump ahead of Nick. No, he's not. He's lost a lot of time there. Waits, he lost 2 tenths. Like Kieran's down. The key to is 2 tenths up, so he may jump ahead of Waitsy. Pete's obviously up to P8, so that's good. Lewis Craig has just pipped him to P7. Obviously Lewis jumps ahead there. Tony Parr? Tony Parr's down. JP's coming into the last corner. Stephen's about 2 tenths up. He could jump in ahead of Kev. What about Lakitu though? Just over 2 tenths up. He absolutely pushes the limits. He's still valid somehow. What's he going to do? And it's an improvement. He's lost time. He was improving, but he's lost it unfortunately. Last corner. What about Ahmed? Ahmed's down. And I think that's it then. So Stephen did jump ahead of Kev there. So that is your order then, Jess. Glock has taken it. Casper somehow improved there.
Yeah,
Got
he did
within,
improve. That's why I
2/10
was
of
pointing
Glock.
out. I was pointing out he
Nope.
got into the 130s as well.
Okay.
And I just have to say, we've got the likes of we got the likes of Lakitu, Yarham, Kieran, Lewis Craig. They're separated by 73 thousandths between 6th and 9th.
Well, you gotta look at your lap there. Where did you find that time? Where have you lost that time? Somewhere, maybe a bit of a whittle, a bit wide, some corner, a bit deep, a bit too late on the accelerator, on the gas, whatever you want to call it. Could be anywhere. But there you go. Glock grabs that all-important point, and he extends his lead to 11 points, and extends his record to 14, 15 poles. He's improved it by 2 anyway. So,
there goes your record.
I might have to. Yeah, well, my record weren't gone anyway. It was gone anyway, but he's extended it now. So I might have to, dust off the gloves and come back. Just do 1 qualifying session, Jess. That's it.
We'll go quickly through your order because the time is about to go. So we've got Glock, Casper, Nick, JP, Waitsy, Lakuta, Yarham, Kieran, Lewis, Craig, Pete. Then we've got Leroy, Det, Stephen, Tony, Kev, Matt, Ryan, Judy, Sher, Ahmed, Wade, and then obviously Finlay serving his qualifying ban. So everyone managed to set lap times pretty close between the whole field. And I was informed in chat earlier that we got no rain. So a dry race. So for all the weather gurus, including myself, which hoped it was going to rain, we get no rain. So yes. So yeah, I would have told you guys in earlier on in qualifying, but I didn't want to spoil it. But since we got the race, that is happening. But standings looking like so far. So we've got a 2-minute gap. 10-point gap between Glock and Nick in first and second. Finlay in third, 2 points between him and Nick, but about 12 points separating Finlay and Glock. Lakitu in fourth. He's making his way into the championship hunt. Same with Leroy. Indigo, obviously not here tonight because he's reserve. Casper could potentially get top 5 in the championship. So could JP as well. JP is having a very good season so far. Michelle as well having a much better season as well. Great in the mixability tier where there's a lot of really high caliber drivers, but there's most races where he takes advantage of the carnage and he drives consistently well, so he deserves to be in the top 10. Yarham in 10th on 53 points, joint with Excite. And we've got Pete on 51. A strong season from him being in 11th space, just 2 points behind Yarham, so he could squeeze top 10 tonight if he's lucky. Deck in P12. Then we've got Lewis, Kieran, Matt, Ryan, Kev, Waitsy, Julie Show, Stephen and Ahmed, your top 20. The rest are irrelevant because they got less points during the season. AlphaTauri lead the constructors with Sauber in second, McLaren in third, so they dropped a little bit after the last few rounds. Ferrari in fourth, Haas in fifth, Aston Martin sixth, Alpine seventh, Red Bull 8th, Mercedes 9th, and Williams in 10th spot. So AlphaTauri looking good so far, but they only have one of their drivers in the top 3 at the moment. Most of the constructors for AlphaTauri, apart from Finlay, are scored by reserve drivers. So that's saying something, Matt.
Yeah, we might have to. It's never been an issue before, but yeah, we may have to. May say just reserves are able to just score points for themselves rather than for the teams. But it just brings a bit more fairness, does obviously. If you've got one driver compared to like 2 drivers racing.
They're in the league I'm in on. The league I commentate on Mondays. Reserves don't score points for their team. They only score them for themselves. Which I can see. Which I can see why.
Yeah.
We're about to get going for the race. Strategies, I would say, probably quite a few people will be starting on mediums to start with, more than anything.
Yeah, probably softs to be fair, because it is a 2-stop. Be aggressive at the start. I'm sure Finn will probably be starting on softs, but he may prove me wrong. Just get him out of the way. He'll probably pit at the end of the first lap. But the formation in lap is on, which is quite a rare thing in lead racing nowadays. But we've got a full grid now, so that's always great to see, isn't it? A full grid. especially near the back end of the recital. We've got some news coming out next week as well, by the way. I won't say too much, but news coming out next week.
I can't give too much away, but I'm excited.
Yeah. So it will all be revealed next week. We may reveal it in the stream. We're just finalising last couple of things, making sure everything's fine, and I'm not too busy at work, and I can, find time.
Well, it would be good if we could reveal it on stream. So
yeah.
So that's
I was thinking
what
about
we'll
tonight,
do.
but then
That's what we'll do. Whenever it's ready, we'll reveal it on stream. Hashtag more viewers. Joking. We get good viewers anyway. We're smashing it with viewers. So
yeah. We're not doing too bad at the moment. We've got 10 viewers tonight, so I don't know if the drivers are watching, but don't look at your phone and drive, lads. Well, I haven't found out last week. Don't smoke and drive. But Colin put in the chat.
Drive. Don't text and drive.
Yeah, just eyes on the road. Both eyes if you've got them. Unless you Pete, then you've got no eyes. So I don't know how he can see really. That's why he was 3 seconds off earlier. But anyway, Colin has put in the chat. Nick. Oh, I put in the chat earlier. Podium predictions. He's put Nick for, I'm guessing, for the win. Glock. And then Casper for third. So a quite sort of reverse. Oh, sort of mini reverse, but not really a mini reverse. But
I'm gonna go with Glock, Casper, Lakito in third, and Nick in fourth.
Well off. I didn't realise JP was fourth. Okay.
Yeah, JP in fourth. We had a good qualify. We've got a mixture of tyres. We've got a lot of people on softs. Half on softs, half on mediums. So we got Johan and Stephen on hards.
On hards. And finished on mediums, okay. But I'm expecting the soft guys to be coming at the end of lap 1, possibly just get that mandatory out of the way. With it, I think they'll all be pitting within the first 3 laps anyway. But my podium prediction is I'm going to go with Nick. Oh, well, probably not Nick for the win now because he's just been disqualified. Nick for the win. I'm going to go Nick for the win. Lakitu second, Kieran third.
No Glock?
There you go. No Glock. I know.
Oh, that's bold. Oh, that is bold.
We'll see. We'll see. But anyway, 5 red lights, go for it, Jess.
Yeah, 5 red lights are on in China, and the drivers are revving their engine. It's a very long hole, but we are underway here at VSL as we've got Glock, who's got a very good run on Casper towards the line on the medium tyres. Very good. Can Casper get the cut back in towards turn 2? Nope, he can't. Nick's maybe drop back a little bit. There's quite a few people that have gone off. That is a spin from Pete. JP's off as well. I think we got a VSC because the field has been utilised.
Possibly, yes, it is VS. Yep, a VSC. It looks like it, and there's still trying to shuffle the order. Yep, there's people trying to shuffle the order here. I don't know what's going on. You see why in real life they sort of pause the safety car and virtual safety car just for people to, settle the order before they pull it out.
I think they wait till like sector 2 and then bring out. I think they delay it, don't they? And
just make sure everyone gets their order.
Because it's not automatic, is it? Whereas in this is automatic, so.
Yeah. So caused a bit of confusion, but we got around it. So JP. I don't know what happened there, but he seems to he must have been tagged by something.
Yeah, he must have. So he was 4th, and now he's in last.
Now he's last. So I'm sure JP will be coming in this lap. I think Matt Ryan has got no wings, so talking about tactics of being fastest in a straight line, I think having no front wing will help. I think Pete may possibly.
He got away, I think, on
Pete's got away with it, he just got spun around. So I'm guessing Matt Ryan must have collected him. Not saying things, but maybe. We'll see. But we'll see if anyone. It's green flag, by the way. Jess and Casper's gone down the inside. Sorry, a bit falling asleep there, but there you go. But here we go, side by side action. Gloss got the inside line, which I'm sure Casper's gonna back out. Yes, he does, and he goes there. And Casper's gonna have a run now into the turn 1, go round the outside, which will turn in to the inside. As Glock takes the fastest lap, but that's not important. But what does Glock do? Glock is. Holds up out, he uses a bit of battery there, and Casper's not really using it there. He goes round the outside. Is he going to hold it? No, he's not. He's going to back out. So Glock holds on for now, and Nick is licking his lips here now. looking at these two battling and hoping that Casper somehow gets involved with Glock somehow. But Lakitu's not too far away, and Johan even better position in 5th. But yeah, there's a few people in pits as Leroy's pitting, so that's a nice little early pit stop there from Tactical. Obviously Matt Ryan pitted a bit. There you go. Casper?
I don't think Leroy got damage. I think it was Tactical. The other 4 were pitted for damage.
Yeah.
But whereas Leroy, well, like we seen with Leroy last week, he always gets his 2 stops nice and early, and 9 times out of 10 it works well.
It worked well. It worked well in Monaco. It worked well in
Saudi.
some of the street circuit.
Yeah, and it worked well last week as well. Where did he finish last week?
Not Decanator, the same people, and Lewis Trade, side by side.
I was going to say.
The long right-hander. But Dexter hold on as Lewis Trade going to go around the outside, which is going to turn to the, well, still the outside for this next corner, but it's a real and straight. Who's going to use the battery? I think Deck looks like he's going to have the better straight line speed, and is he going to be able to hold on the brakes, or is Lewis Trade going to go around the outside, late brake in there? Who's going to have the better traction on the exit? It looks like it's going to be Deck, but Lewis Trade has got the inside, and it's going to be a, well, Deck's in the pits, there you go, so there you go, so Lewis Trade, nice easy position there as yeah, I love the camera angle. Oh, that's a great camera angle though, I've just done the turn 1. But there you go, straight in the curb. But there you go, yeah, it's all fine out order, but Glock and Casper seem to be pulling away now as Nick drops out of that DRS. As the DRS is now enabled, Jess.
Yeah, DRS is enabled. We've got Lakitu, Waitsy, Johan and Kieran and all in that train as well. So it will take one person to make a mistake to break that train. Nick is the lead of that train as well. But the ones on the mediums, they're just going to be a bit patient, saving their tyres and let the ones on the soft push and then start to struggle later. But if there's a safety car, it brings the soft people back in it. But you can't be on the safety car. As Glock had a bit of a wiggle in towards middle of turn 11 as Casper's right on the back of this action. And he needs to get past ASAP. We'll see if he's got the straight line speed to do it. So
he's had a bit of a wiggle himself. That's not a great one there.
Yeah, he might have lost time under DRS, but he's going to enable DRS. He's not using that much overtake until he can sense the opportunity. So DRS, he's activated it, but I think Glock and Casper have equal straight line speed. Meanwhile, Kieran has got past Yarham up to 6th spot down the inside before the braking zone. And he's on mediums, whereas Yarham's on hard, so he's struggling to find a bit of temperature. But it does take a while for hards to heat up on this game. Finley to the inside.
My life
Stephen
clock.
The outside.
That rear end is not looking great.
Finley up to 10th at the moment. As we've got maybe a battle for the lead. Casper to the inside.
Casper's gone down the inside. What about Glock though? Glock's going to go for the switchback. Is he going to have the momentum? As Casper's just about to hold it round the outside. He's on those softs, remember. He's going to give him that better traction, a better control of the car. And Casper, we've got a new race leader, Jess, in Casper. So let's see what Glock can do. Can he go immediate attack there down the inside, or is he just going to hold back and think about, well, Casper's going to lose his tyres very soon. So, but you know, it all stemmed from that last corner there, Jess. He had a bit of a wiggle moment again. Glock did, and yeah, they're not liking the rear end of these cars, these two. There's yeah, Nick's still holding in third.
Nick's still hanging in there right now in third, and obviously he's gaining from Finley, who's in third in the championship. So, but Glock in second. Surely he would want to find a way to close up to Glock. But at the moment, he's just finding his time. He's still in that train, so he's gonna probably have disadvantages there with no DRS. Someone's spun, and it's a Mercedes, and it's Pete.
It's Pete. No wide Pete.
Are we surprised? No.
No. There we go.
And
Lakitu down the inside of Nick. As we're losing sight of the battle there, because Pete's got no eyes. But there you go, Kev down the inside of Finley as well. Oh, 3 wide. Waze goes past Lewis Trade. This is going to allow Finley to pick up the pace. Not quite, but Lewis Trade is going to get it. He's doing it down the inside of Waze. He's going to risk it. Waze is going to hold it round the outside again. Teammates with Glock as well, so Waze is not going to make it easy for Finley here. But, well, it's not going to hold on for long. But Waze is going to have the inside line. What's Waze going to do? Finley's going to brake really late. Is he going to be able to hold it? Waze is going to try his best, his hardest to do there, but he's got the hat in front of him, which is not going to help, and that's going to turn the inside to Finley.
Good fight.
Look, surely it's going to be well, done deal as the camera angle is great, but disappears for a second. But there you go, Finley. But Waze is going to go back into the attack. Finley's going to go hold it around down the inside, and Waze
All speed nighters
doesn't
out
quite
the
get that,
race.
yeah.
He's retired in the pits.
Oh, lovely. Too many Cronenberg Blancs, I think. But there we go. It's a great beer, Jess.
That.
It's a great beer. Cronenberg Blanc. There you go. It's a gret beer. No sponsors here in this league, but if Cronenberg want to sponsor us, yeah, you want to sponsor us.
Always had a bit of a wiggle
alcohol.
in turn 10, so he's lost a bit of time to Finley. But
yep.
Let's watch
But
the
Finley
battle
on the
for the
back
lead
of
again.
Lewis Craig here, which I'm sure this is it. Oh.
Lots
No, he's
closing
not
on
going to be able to do it, is he?
Is he going to do it?
He's not going to use the ERS, but he might be able to go for it. Yes, he is going to go for it. Yep, he's got it without even ERS. So Casper, I think they're just doing swap positions here. Casper knows those tyres are not going to go off soon, which I'm sure he might be pitting now, actually, to be fair. If I was Casper.
I would pit, but yeah, he's gone.
There you go, and he's in. There you go, sorted. So great stop there for Casper there, perfect timing. Just about when those tyres go off, and Waitsy's in the pits as well. Both Alpines pitting.
Second.
Straight strategy there. But Lakita's up to second, okay. Yep, she's obviously just got past there. But Finley's up to fifth now, he's got past Lewis Craig. I think even before the other thing, but well, he's low on ERS now, so his next target is Kieran, and he's 4 seconds back off Kieran, and it's not going to be an easy one now like it was earlier. And wow, he's 8 seconds off as Finley. Oh my goodness me. A great save there from Finley there. But yeah, it's all setting in, and talking about probably net leader there, Jess.
Net race leader is Casper at the moment.
Yes, Casper, yeah, just about got ahead. Oh, well, not just about got ahead of Yarham. He's clear ahead of Yarham. Yep. But Leroy net third apparently at the moment. So we'll see about that one. But yeah, Casper, nice clear area in front of him, which he'll love to see, and what Glock will not like to see. We'll see what Aston Martin will do, see if he follows Casper, or he just wants to just stay on. But again, there's always that risk of safety cars. We've already seen a VSC here, and yeah, we'll see. But I think Lick's going to go, not Glock, it's going to be Nick, that's the one. Going to go down the, well, to make it nice and easy on the T2 there. And back up to second for Nick. As, well, the T2 nearly breaks himself there, but it just about gets it stopped. And well, Finley's closed in half a second there so far this lap, well, probably by a second here. So Finley's pushing. He's already got no ERS. Kieran's got a bit of ERS actually, so probably not using, but Finley's definitely using. He's closing that gap by half a second that lap, and Kev's in the pits, probably a bit too long on the soft, but he's in the pits anyway. Deck and Waits here, but yep, down on the inside. I was just looked at Deck, get the names right. But there we go. And well, is Waitsy going to hold it? Is Deck's going to hold it round the outside. Who's going to press though? Oh, it's obviously Waitsy. But there we go. So Waitsy, I'm sure it's going to be an easy move now, but Deck's going to hold on to it. Not going to be easy. Deck's going to have the inside. But Waitsy's going to go all the way around the outside. Late braking move. But Deck's still there. He's not going to give up too easily. Well, as it gives him a little bit of a look up. But yeah.
Very clean.
No harm, no foul. But Waitsy up to 12th then. Gets ahead of Deck again, who pitted earlier on those mediums. But yeah, good move there from Waitsy there. Nicely moved. No argy-bargy so far, which we'd love to see. It's Leo set to 2. Tony's off, lovely. Not really. But that's not going to help AlphaTauri and the constructors, is it, Tony?
No, but it's not.
But there we go.
As it's made, most, apart from Finley, most of the points are scored by reserve drivers, so that's saying something. As the K2's not able to get past Nick at this moment in time yet, so Nick pulling away ever so slightly. Nick usually does better on his tyres anyway in general, so he was saving in the first part. Oh, bit of contact between Finley and Lewis Craig. That was.
Oh, okay, I didn't realise that. I thought Finley was just losing that. Sorry.
No,
but,
it was a tiny bit of contact, tiny bit.
Yeah. Finley's really struggling now, and Lewis Craig has just got a bit of battery. He's going to go for it. Oh my goodness me, Lewis Craig is, well, he's not interested in the championship battle at all. He's just going to pass on the grass, I think. Oh, but love tapping, as we say. We love the clean battles. It's not really great so far. But yeah, I was just about to say Finley was dropped a bit of time. Well, he gained half a second before and then lost half a second, but now he's even losing more time now. it may be time to pit there for Finley. Just out the hairs of Lewis Trade a bit, and probably pull a bit of an undercut and get some clean air. But Casper up to P8. It's about 7.5 seconds behind Waze. Any other battles closing on? Not quite. It's just obviously Lakitu on the back of Nick. I'm sure Lakitu is going to get past Nick on this straight here. But I'm sure Glock is about to open up that gap to 4 seconds, and he does. So Glock's in the driving seat right now, and he's not sweating, I don't think. He might be sweating, but we'll see. But Lakitu is going to make a nice, easy overtake on Nick here. Yes, he does. Nick's trying to fight it. So, yeah, Lakitu back up to
Nick,
second,
you
Jess.
back? No, he can't.
No. No, he thought about it, but yeah, I don't think so. Nick's got loads of VRS as well, so
he is
just
saving
taking
quite
his
a
time,
bit.
Nick. He's taking his time. He knows he's just trying to get the points.
He's
You know,
got
Glock, Finley had done a falter, one way or another, one day.
I think he's using it now as he tries to get past the turn 1 note, whereas Wade has got past Lewis because Lewis is in the pits.
Well, Lewis Trader's in the pits, there you go. So, one of them pitted, so Finley, got some bit of breathing space around him now. Which we like to see, but yeah, Casper. Obviously, the further Casper goes now, is obviously he'd have more of an advantage, but that advantage is not going to help with obviously Glock having fresher tyres, so...
Casper does have 2 mediums in a disposal, whereas Glock, he has to use a different tyres, so he can either go on a set of mediums again, or he could go on a set of hards or softs. He could do medium soft if he wanted to.
Could he do? He wouldn't be able to do soft sauce, so I'm guessing he'll go on to another set of mediums and then
so
finish with softs.
Medium,
yes,
he'll do the opposite of Casper. He'll do the opposite of Casper.
Yeah. Well, Casper could do softs at the end if he stretches these mediums out.
Yep, he could.
We'll see where he is in the race if he needs to. If he wants to win, then he's gonna have to.
If there's like, say if he's done his 2 stops already and he's got a decent gap and there's a safety car, he could pit for softs.
Yep. But Waitsy on the back of Leroy has obviously got past Deck previously a few laps ago, and he's now back on the back end of the other Ferrari of Leroy, which I'm sure is going to make a nice easy move on him now, as Leroy didn't get the best exit there, and it's nice control there from Waitsy. Just has a bit of patience. Leroy's going to use a bit of ERS, I'm sure, but with a bit of DRS, it's not going to cost him too much, and yep. Waitsy up into 9th, then as Finley and Waze are in the pits then. So talking about Finley pitting a few laps ago, he's in the pits now. He's going to try and see if he can get an undercut on the top 4 then, Jess. But Kieran having a quite lonely race at the moment. You know,
Finley is on softs.
Finley, he's done softs, okay, he's done a bit aggressive. Okay. Trying something different, I think, Jess. I think probably didn't quite make as much ground as he wanted to at the start of the race. So he's done a bit different now, and he's done a bit aggressive, so we'll see what he can do. As Kev and Deck are battling, as Kev is going to go round the outside of turn 3.
Love tap
Deck
again.
goes a bit deep, and that's going to give a bit of a cut back there from Kev, and well, that's nice and simple there from Kev. And Kev is up to P9, so Deck is losing a bit of time here, and Kev's obviously on those fresher tyres, so that sort of early strategy there from Ferrari is sort of hurting them now. They need a bit of a safety car just to try and bring them back in. But yeah, Lakitu's still holding on to second. The gap is not really extended as much now. It's around that just over 4 seconds. It doesn't really gone well. You would think it would be about 4.5 seconds, but it's not too bad. There's Glock's in the pits, Lakitu's in the pits, and Nick is carrying on. So Nick's got nothing to lose. I think he's fine in terms of that, really.
Yellow flag.
Yellow flag. It's a Red Bull of Matt Wright. No, it's not Matt Wright. It's a Judy Show. That's the one. That's
Judy
not going to bring out a safety car, is it? No, he's going again, so that's not going to bring out a safety car, thankfully.
Well,
not thankfully for the Ferrari boys, but
that's how Nick got screwed last week for.
Yep.
Both safety. He had 2 safety cars, and it screwed both of them.
Bit of a heart in mouth moment there from Nick there.
Yeah, if I was him, I would pit now, because there is a high chance there could be a safety car at.
So many different cars on different strategies.
Exactly. By the way,
we'll see.
look at the gap between Glock and Casper, Matt.
Yep, 5 seconds. So, but obviously now with 5 lap fresher tyres, so yeah, that gap is surely going to come down.
Yeah. Close in. It's got clean air as well, so it is possible.
Yeah. Casper's got quite a bit of ERS, pretty similar on ERS as well, so it's just going to be realistically tyre advantage who can stay consistent, who can nail those laps. But yeah, Johan obviously pitted earlier and has jumped Lakitu, so it looks like Lakitu is going to possibly get ahead of, well, I think Nick might drop down, he might filter in between Waitsy and Kev, possibly, by the looks of it, by the looks of the time, if he pits now, which, well, obviously with Kev obviously only just pitting and Waitsy obviously on hards, it's not going to be ideal for him. He wanted to try and get past, as he nearly does a Lewis Hamilton 2007 there, Nick. That's a bit pushing there, mate.
And Kieran is in
Kieran's
as well,
going to close
so
in. Yeah,
everyone's
just
got their
slows
first
down.
stops.
Yep, there we go. Nice and simple. But there you go. So yeah, Casper takes the lead then on lap 12 with Glock chasing him. Well, it's already closed that gap to 3.7 seconds. So
Nick's on softs. Nick's going on softs,
okay.
So he's doing
as Finley sets the fastest lap, so
oh
my goodness me, told you I said it was going to be close with Waitsy. Nick's obviously Kieran's just about got ahead of Finley, so that is crucial in that terms of that battle. But obviously Kieran's on mediums, which I'm sure he'll go softs at the end, which is going to pay him back later on. But it's not going to pay him back now. And obviously cold tyres, Finley will want to make this move nice and quick. The same for Nick as well. As Finley goes down around the outside of Kieran. Kieran's going to try and push him out wide, which is all fair to do if he's got the inside, and he holds on. Finley's not going to well, not going to be happy with that, but I'm sure it's all fair, unless some particular person wants to say otherwise. It's fair for me. But yeah, Lakitu on the back of Johan, which I'm sure he'll try and get a move done nice and simple, or nice and quickly now, especially with Johan having a bit of fresh, well, not fresh, red light flashing. Same for Nick as well, trying to get past Waitsy, trying to get that good exit. But Waitsy on those hards, getting a really nice exit there on the run up to the main straight. But well, not even using RS, and Nick is now getting past Waitsy in 2P5. Then so next up then is Johan. As Johan just about there,
Finley
but Finley,
Kieran.
Yeah, Finley down the inside. Kieran. Maybe he's thinking smart here because he knows he's got a bit more ERS than him. So what's the point of battling? We can try and just get him back this quarter or into turn 1 possibly. Yeah. But Finley just about there. Yeah, well, yeah. Kieran's trying to get back him down.
Oh, that was almost moving under braking, but Kieran pulled it off.
Yeah. He thought down the inside, but he thought no, I'm going to around the outside instead. And Kieran back up to P7 then as Finley's doing a little top. But Lewis Craig on the back of a deck then, on a set of hards. So Lewis Craig looks like he's going to try and get past his Ferrari.
Johan had a drift in towards turn 6, but he kept
oh
under
my life,
control.
Yes he is, oh my god. As Nick's on purple in the first sector, so we know he's pushing. As he's still got loads of ERS, so he's probably not pushing.
Yeah, he is purple. He is purple first sector in my telemetry.
Yep. So yeah, what about Lewis Craig though? Lewis Craig. There's a bit of a train form in there because if a Saving turned it a bit closer.
Lewis Craig's on hard, but he is getting it up to temperature on these hards.
What about Lewis Craig? What's Lewis Craig going to do? Is he going to go round the outside? Is Lewis?
Yeah, he is. He's going to go round the outside.
It can't be done. Okay, it can be done. Okay, it can be done. Well done. That's a nice little move there as Glock got past Jasper for the battle. New race leader then in Glock as Kieran. Well, not Kieran. I think Finley's got past Waitsy. That's what's happened there. So Waitsy lost a bit of time there because he weren't that far away from Nick, so he must have made a mistake somewhere. As Finley's going to go down the inside of Kieran. Nick, yes, it is Kieran. But Kieran's going to go for the switchback. Is he going to go for a switchback here? I think he is, yeah. As Finley's backing out, is he going to try and get ERS or DRS?
Johan's in for his second stop.
Yep. So that could be crucial there for Johan. But yep, Finley has got DRS on Kieran. Obviously, Waitsy's got DRS on Finley, so it's the same there. It stays the same as Leroy gets past. Then Judy Show, Lewis Craig, obviously Dex in the pits as well.
Yes.
So There we go. So that's his second stop done then, done and dusted. But Casper now 1 second behind Glock, so it looks like it's Glock's race to lose. But we know what happened last week, and a bit of safety car could add a bit of spice to it.
My prediction is.
Oh my goodness me, Casper nearly lost it then.
Yeah, Casper almost lost it. My prediction, by the way, is spot on right now with the top 4. Just saying. Just saying.
Just saying.
But it's probably going to come crashing down with the amount of commentators' curses, because you should have seen that what I did on Monday. I think I jinxed quite a few people. But I don't think many people complain because they're probably used to my commentators' curses right now. But anyway, we're halfway into this race, almost by the end of this lap. So we're about to start lap 15 out of 28. Look at the speed on Glock. He's pulled a second on Casper that lap. Fresh tyres on this game, around China especially, so OP. So Casper, I would expect to come into the pits at the end of the next lap to gain an ever sort of advantage. So you'll probably go into another set of the medium tyres. The key to not gaining out on too much, but he's gaining a time to nick. So I wonder the softs are maybe not as OP as it once was, but he's still managing it over Kieran, so not too bad for him. And Finley, as well, we got JP and Ahmed having a battle in the background for P15.
It's the last point. Well, it is the last point. So, yeah, it's not a great race. It was great qualifying for JP, but it's not been a great race so far. Obviously, caught up in a bit of
points though.
Well, it's points though, as well, Judy shows in the pit, so it's back up to 14th, and that could be an important point there for Ahmed as he's coming near the end of the season to hold on to that top 20 finish. We'll see about that one.
Nah.
Well, it's the wooden spoon, isn't it? So.
But it's not really the wooden spoon because there's full-time drivers. Behind him.
Talking about, the wooden spoon between Ahmed and Matt Ryan.
Oh yeah, the Ahmed and
Matt Ryan is getting the wooden spoon for China at the moment. As Waze and Yarham are battling. Oh my goodness me! Yarham had a bit of a whittle there. I don't know if there was a bit of contact there from Waze. I don't know. We'll talk it a bit late on.
Tell, to be fair.
We were too busy talking about wooden spoons. Hey, wooden spoon chat over. We're back into the action as Yarham is going to try and get past Waze. Hopefully a bit more with less contact this time, as Waze is struggling with the rear, as Lakitu's got past Casper, and Casper's going in for the pits once again, which I'm sure he's going on to as another set of mediums, Jess.
So I swear Casper's that people can read my mind. As soon as I said Casper, I think he should come in the next 2 laps, he comes in. So
he gets his 2 stops out of the way, doesn't he?
Yarham got past Waze up to 11th.
Yep, and there you go. Finley 2 seconds behind Kieran now, so Kieran's opened that gap now. And those soft seats seems to be going off as Yarham is the first penalty. 16 laps in, Jess.
That took a while to get the first penalty, didn't it?
Yeah. Kudos. Some clean battles so far, bar a couple of, we'll see. But yeah, from what we've seen, majority. There's I don't know what's happened there between Casper and Lewis Trade. Keep on talking about clean battles, and there seems to be something going on. But Casper.
Casper cannot afford to have traffic around him. He's got to keep his head cool, and the clear air is what helped him last time. But he's got to manage his tyres because he'll know that Glock has done 2 medium stints at the first half. So Glock will go on to set up the soft tyres at the end because there's no point in him going on hard.
Oh, my love.
And we know that Glock will be quick. So Casper's got to extend his life on the mediums right now, close that gap, and make sure that Glock doesn't sniff anywhere. I'm sure Casper will be happy with a P2, to be honest, but knowing him, he fights for the win. He might
lose out, to be fair, because obviously Lakitu just got past him before that round of, before his second stop, so...
yeah, but that's because Casper was on those tyres for a lot longer than Lakitu, and fresher tyres, again, OP.
Finley's in the pits.
Finley
is
in
Nick
the pits.
will be pitting next lap then, and Finley could jump here, Nick here then. Might get the undercut.
Nick, I would expect to pit at the end of the next lap, I think.
Dex got past Ahmed then, before even DRS, so must have made a mistake there from Ahmed, but yeah, back down the inside, but there's obviously Finley's in the pit, so ignore that, moving up and down. But the gaps are sort of opening up now, but Yarham Saying that, we've looked on Adap, and Johan's on the back of O'Stephen now. Obviously, O'Stephen on a 9-lap old mediums, and Johan on 3, and he's really stood in the rear end. Oh my goodness me! I think everyone loves the front end on this car. They've done Max Verstappen OP. Some suits some drivers, but not every driver. I like a good rear end. But that's enough about my love life.
Johan. Johan gets past Stephen into turn 7.
Stephen.
Wow.
There we go.
That was
So
a brave move.
Nice little moves in sets 2 where you think it wouldn't be moves, but the drivers have proven us wrong. And yeah, I think there's honestly some great overtaking, loads of overtakes today. It's great to see. Some clean battles as well. I keep on saying it, probably not. We might be proving us wrong here, but Casper's going to get past Kev, and he does, but even before DRS. So Casper up to P6. Then he's got his Alpine temporary teammate tonight in P5 on 11.5 old odds. So he may go 2 more laps possibly. No, he's not. He's doing this lap.
He's
I thought
going
he
in,
might be doing this lap, but
that. He's like, no, you're not. I'm not following your rules. I'm coming in now.
Yeah, save the safe guys. Casper sets the fastest lap there. So
1:34.093.
As Tev's in the pits as well. So yeah,
Nick's
see where he filters out then.
Nick's
staying out. Okay, is he hoping for a safety car possibly?
No,
or is he going to go soft?
No. He still has to do another stop. Don't forget, you can't.
Yeah,
be
he's still
on
doing the stop. Still doing the stop.
You can't be on the safety car, so
no.
he wouldn't want a safety car.
Possibly a VSC he's hoping for, yeah.
So yeah, VSC. We had 2, so you would want a VSC. You would want a VSC.
Yeah. Is he doing soft possibly?
I think that could be possible.
Did he use mediums in the qualifying?
He started on. I've got it up. He started on medium for 11 laps.
But did he use mediums in the qualifying though? Because obviously, if he's got scrub mediums, then it won't be as good. So. Oh.
I can't tell you that because it doesn't tell you the qualifying date.
Okay.
The qualifying date.
That's okay, but Johan on the back of Lewis Trade then for the battle for P6, and I'm sure this is going to be a nice, easy overtake for Johan. As he tries to get a better run, which he does. Is he going to do it before DRS? No, he's not. He's going to have a bit of lack of downforce, a bit of wash from the back of the Haas. A wash Haas or a Haas. I don't know what you want to call it, but I'm just mumbling now. But yeah, down the inside of Lewis Straight and up to P6 then, Jess.
So Johan on the road to recovery, because don't forget he has done his 2 stops, but what could have been for Johan because he was struggling a little bit. But maybe the strategy will get to him today, and it will help him for the rest of this one. And the gap's still pretty stable between Lakitu and Nick so far, but it's got that lead on lap 19 to 28. Lakitu second, Nick in third, as we could get Lewis Quay closing up on Johan once again. Now, bearing in mind, this is the top point of the race where the fatigue maybe starts setting because it is an enduring circuit. It is quite difficult in terms of the amount of different turn sequences around this circuit, more left, right, lefts and stuff like that. It's hard for me on the wheel as it is as well, but they are seem to be managing the tyres quite nicely. Nick is closing the gap to Lakitu.
He is.
So I wonder if Lakitu's struggling on his medium, or is Lakitu lifting and coasting? Because I'm just going to check actually. Is he setting
Ahmed?
fuel?
There you go. We're Stephen getting past Ahmed's on 17 lap odds.
Yeah, of course it was going to happen. That.
So that's nice and easy, that one. Yeah, I can't believe Ahmed's going for. There's no points for being on the side of the longest, Ahmed, but fair play.
Lakitu's on 19 point. He's got,
Nick's in the pits.
Oh, Nick's in the pits. Lakitu's got 17.5 kilos left, which I don't know what that is in fuel terms.
Over.
Probably like.
I don't know. Might be over.
Probably like 8 laps.
8 laps? Yeah. So he's fine. For now, we'll see.
Yeah, it's a shame it doesn't. It's a shame it doesn't tell you. In actual laps, but there we go. As Nick Nick was doing what you were suggesting.
Nick just about get to Finley, so that was crucial there.
Nick's on softs again, so he thinks he can do it.
Yeah, so Finley's closing in. He's only on 3 lap old mediums, but obviously with Nick on those softs, sort of come back to Finley near the end of the race, but at the moment, his first few laps, Nick's going to try and get past Johan nice and quick as Johan goes a bit deep and he's going to lose a bit of time there. That's going to allow Nick to casually
Johan
cruise
boxed?
on
I think he
the
has. Yeah, he
DRS.
has. So the only ones who
Johan's
haven't
fit,
stopped are Glot, Lakitu, Kieran,
Kieran,
and Lewis Craig, and Ahmed, who's just pitted. So, yeah, we've still got 4 drivers who are yet to make their stops.
Is Glot just going to go right to the end? Like 2 laps to go and then just go, oh, I'm going to pit now for my second stop?
I think he's going to wait until the
is he
latest
got a good enough
opportunity.
lead? No one in bar Nick. There's no one really
Glot's in now.
terms of championship contenders. What, Nick Lowe? Okay.
And the key to I think will
a bit of
come in
safety
now
car
too.
then.
And Kieran
Well, Nick's going to get past Johan nice and easy then. What about Finley though? What's Finley going to do? He's still the way the rest of Finley's pushing.
Go for it again. He's got a bit of straight line speed.
He's got straight line speed, but Finley's going to go down the inside. He's going to try and defend, but Finley,
contact.
Finley's going
to get both.
Everyone's got away with it. So
that's allowing Nick
Finley's
to pull
got away with it. They've both got away with it slightly, as Nick probably had a bit of a heart in mouth moment there, so hoping not to spin. Might be a choice word for the for Nick, but yeah, gets away with it as who's just set to the pit. It is Lakitu.
It's around about 6 tenths between Nick and Lakitu.
Yep, so just
that
about
undercut was powerful.
Ahead. Yeah. So that's brought it in there. Well, the gap was 1.7 seconds, wasn't it? So it's gained a second. So it's not great. It's not that bad, but
he was pulling away quite a bit.
1 second in form,
yellow
it's not
flag. That is
set to 1. It is a Johan. Yep. Well, I said that he was struggling earlier on the rear, and he's struggling even more. I don't think he's happy.
He's on 7 lap old mediums.
So yeah, so he's that's not a great one there then for Johan. He's just to keep going though.
Oh, and he spun again.
He spun again. Hot rear tyres, and that's not going to help the situation at all. But he's going to try and see if he can keep hold of Kev, ahead of Kev. But Kev's doing the other inside, yes, and Johan. Yep, so Kev's down, up to P8. Johan's going to try and cool the rear tyres, but that's not going to help the situation but going through this sector. But yeah, that's not going to, it's not going to be a great result there for Johan then, as he was looking for probably a top, 6th, 7th, top 8 definitely, which he'll probably still do actually.
Close,
but Kieran's in the pits.
Stop.
Yep, so Kieran's in the pits then, so it's all goes to the end then, Jess. What is Kieran doing?
We don't have to know down stop.
Kieran's doing on softs, isn't he? So 7 seconds then, Jess. Is it 7 seconds?
But it knows about 4. No, 2.
4 seconds? No, it's not 2. Is it 2? No way.
Between the top 2, yeah.
Oh my goodness me. Okay.
No, it was 4 seconds when Rock came out of the pits.
Oh my love, Nick was looking to the inside of the Lakitu there, as Johan's got a 10-second time penalty for corner cutting. That could be quite interesting. Was that on the sort of corner?
I think Johan's going out.
Yes.
Safety car! Just as Kieran goes in the pit. That was lucky timing. Stars for Kieran.
Who's near the pits then? No one's near the pits. The top guys aren't near the pits, and this is going to allow. Well, it's going to be a bit of a fight to the end, Jess.
Would Casper
love to see.
Would Casper come in now?
JP's in the pits. This is going to bring JP back in, which is going to really, hopefully, if he could avoid a bit of carnage. But he's in the pits, and that's going to allow him.
I don't know who's going to win now.
Well, Casper's ahead, so he's going to have track position.
But will his tyres make it, though?
Well, he's going to have to pit, isn't he? I'd pit.
I would pit. I would pit anyway. If you're medium pit, you're going to lose time, but...
Yeah. Well, it's under safety car, so the field's going to be slow, so he's going to drop down behind Kieran, possibly. He may be ahead of Waitsy. There's a good gap between Waitsy and Kieran, so he may slot into there.
So
we want to try and get ahead of Finley. Finley's going to stop.
Finley's definitely going to
stop. Because he's on 5 lap old mediums.
Casper is going to stop.
Leroy's going to stop. Kev's going to stop. Waitsy's going to stop. There you go.
If you have fresh
got to be smart.
Do it.
Yeah, you got to do it. Block what stays out. Lakitu's going to stay out. Nick is staying out. Finley's in the pits. What about Kieran? What's Kieran going to do? Kieran is staying out. He thought about it.
That was good. Kieran's getting the most out of this.
Yeah, Waitsy's must have slowed down there. I know he's going to pit anyway, so don't know what happened there. But Casper
coming in. No, he's staying out.
No, Kev's staying out. Okay.
Kev's
Okay.
being the brave puppy.
He is being brave. Leroy's at the pits then.
Leroy's
in the
got
pits.
to.
Stephen
got to.
is in the pits
yeah.
as well.
So that's
Yep, so
most people in apart from Kev.
there we go then.
So Kev, the only one wanted to go on the mediums. That is brave for Kev. Now, Locke and Lakita and Nick, probably the most disadvantaged. Watch out for Kieran on these last moments of the race. I am calling it right now. Oh, Kieran's going to hate me for this. But
at least you're not saying the other one. The car behind him.
I think
Just
my
keep going with
prediction,
Kieran, that's fine.
I'm going to change my prediction. I think he's on the fresher
Finley?
tyres.
No, I'm going to go with Finley.
I'm going to go with Kieran or Casper.
Kieran, okay.
Casper's still got a good chance, actually, to win this race. So it could be between Kieran and Casper.
He's got the freshest tyres.
Yeah, he's got the freshest tyres. Finley as well. I don't blame you for suggesting Finley.
Now,
Get
4
your
laps
prediction
with
in chat.
there'll be one more lap of safety car, I would have thought. So there'll be last lap DRS little ding dong, which we'll like, which will
Ding dong battles,
be
love
quite
it.
interesting. Yep. We've had some good battles so far, Jess. China's brought the action, which hopefully it might happen in real life. Probably not, because that's not really happened so far this season. But we'll wait and see. No one's raced in China for a good few years, so we'll see. But yeah. I've got my sort of in my head. I want to win, but we'll see if that comes true. I'm not going to say it, but we shall see. It's Kev. No, we'll see. But that sort of 2-stop there for Ferrari hasn't really worked out because they're 11th and 12th. That's good.
Yes. They're doing the strategy like they did last season in real life. That lost them the chance of getting second in the championship. Wait, what?
Well, it's a great race for Williams as well. Well, that's a bit harsh on Yarham. Yarham was a great race until
Yarham got screwed, to be fair.
Yep. So this safety car brings him back. So
good for Sauber.
Good for Alpha. They're second, aren't they, Alpha and
they're second in the constructors.
Yep, and Alpha Tauri first.
And they're not that far behind. Let me have a look.
Finley's only in the top 10. Tony at the moment is not scoring points.
5-point gap between Alfa Romeo and Alfa Tauri in the constructors. So I do believe, as it stands, Alfa Romeo will take the lead in the constructors after tonight.
Yep.
If my maths is correct.
Yep. Is the safety car going to be interesting? We've got about 3 cars still on the back end.
How long has the safety car been out?
Just about starting the second sector. Normally it would come in now. It might be a late call though. There's quite a few cars there, but there's still 2 cars just outside the second sector. Well, one's starting now, so it's just 1 car. But yeah, it's going to stay out for now. It might be a late call though. No surprise. Well, no surprise though if it was a late call.
It's going to stay out.
Well, you never know. I think the last minute call would be
on
the exit of the second to last corner. Possibly.
Yeah, it'll be here, and it's not coming in. So that's good news for Glock, Lakita, and Nick.
Another penalty.
Yeah, Yarham got a penalty under safety car.
Has he lost it again? Because Ahmed's got ahead of him.
Oh, so he must have extended one of the corners and had a bit of a spin.
Yeah.
As my monitor decided that it wanted to turn off, and I was like, no, so I pressed the button. Colin's saying in the chat this has spiced things up. Yes, it has spiced things up because we've got people that have pitted recently for softs at the end, and we got people that have been forced to do a 3-stop race by pitting under safety car. We got Kev that stayed out. That's going to be very brave, but seeing after what happened in the last few races, he's going to get absolutely screwed. So good luck, Kev. But he's got durable tyres. We got the likes of Kieran and Casper on the freshest tyres out of anyone. Waitsy as well. We got Matt Ryan who's in again. We got pretty much 2 championship contenders in first and third. I got the bingo card from that Matt Ryan made earlier on as well.
Oh, okay.
So
Does
Lewis
he
Craig
still do
gets
the bingo?
annoyed. Well, I think he's got annoyed at some point, but we probably can't tell. He's predicted Nick a podium, Ahmed time penalty. Well, I think he's got one. Julie showed DNF. Well, he hasn't DNF'd yet. Kev
Not quite yet.
points. Well, he's in 7th at the moment, but how long is he going to keep it? I don't know. Glock podium. Well, he's in P1 at the moment. Stephen DNF. Well, he's still out of the race. He's still in the race.
He's still in the race. He's 14th at the moment. Yep.
Rain, no, we're not going to get Rain. Tony
No, we're
crashes.
not in Bahrain,
well,
no.
he's spun, but I don't think that counts, Soz. Safety car. Well, we got a safety car. Kieran top 10. Well, he's top 10 at the moment. Safety car's in his lap. And Leroy spins. I don't think Leroy has spun at all, so...
No, well, he's headed deck, so that's obviously not happened.
No. Wow! I would like to see a bingo introduced in all the other smaller leagues I commentate. Like One Hub and Jackar and stuff. That would be cool. I'm going to make that suggestion for One Hub next week.
Yeah, might have to trademark that one.
Yeah, exactly.
It's trademarked.
I was only joking. I was only
trademark,
joking.
there you go.
It's Matt Ryan's
Even though
baby.
we can't really trademark it, can we? Because you've got Gala Bingo. So,
oh, yeah, Gala Bingo, yeah.
Yeah, or
yeah, it
Foxy
belongs
Bingo.
to Gala in the UK because... Anyway,
Gala,
Glock
yeah. Anyway.
is
Jess,
leading
I'll leave
the
it all to
way.
you. Go for it.
And I think he's going to probably go as early as he can, but he doesn't want to go as early as he can because otherwise he's going to get the toe.
Well, he's
He's
gone.
flooring it. He's flooring it right now. He's not following what we've
He's
said we
absolutely
would.
gone.
But
3
he's
laps to
gone
go, Jess.
flying. He's gone flying at the moment. 6/10 of a second separate between Glock and Lakitu up front. Watch out for Kieran once again because he's going to get the speed over Nick on the fresh tyres because we know that those softs are going to die very soon. Kieran tried to go around the outside potentially as well. Lewis Craig with Kev. Kev's getting absolutely swamped in towards turn 4. And wait, he could get past Kev as well sooner rather than later. Lakitu could get 2 cars into 1 here. He's got past 1 car. And waited in the top 8 for now, so that's worked out for him. Casper down the inside of Kieran. Casper's up to 4.
He gets that move
so the
done,
win
yep.
is still on the cards for Casper in that Alpine. So my prediction for Kieran to win is out of the cards. Sorry, Kieran. Nick's dropped back from the P2 out of DRS, so Nick's tyres is struggling. But Glot is leading the way.
Nick's on the
Finley round
oldest
the back
tyres,
of
obviously.
Kieran. Has
Yep,
JP
so Nick's
passed
obviously on the
Leroy?
oldest tyres, so yep. And yeah, Waze has got past Leroy's, yep, so Waze got past Deckens, turn 1. As Judy shows going to go down the inside, there's a 3 wide. Jess, and well, a bit of contact, but well, oh my goodness me, I think there's an Aston Martin going round. No, there's a Ferrari nearly around.
Oh,
Oh my life, oh my goodness me, the back. Just ignore the back, just ignore the back. They wanted to make it 3 wide somehow, but they've all
Don't
got
make it 3
through
wide into
somehow.
13,
But Finley
14.
down the inside of Kieran. Well, Finley's down the inside of Casper as well, but he doesn't quite make the move. But Kieran's going to go down with the undercut. Well, the truck back. There he goes. He's going to go around the outside. Finley's going to break really late. Kieran, well, he's not going to fight it too much. Well, he's going to try and fight it, but it didn't quite work. But Finley up to 5th now. And this is going to really help Finley now as he's going to try and get past Casper as he's really going to be held up by Nick as Nick is going to try, well, he's a bit
Casper's
caught.
going to try and go for
Napping
it
there.
down the inside.
He's going to go round the outside, which is
towards
turn
10-4.
round the outside, a bit of contact as Finley's going to go round the outside
Oh,
of
3
Nick.
wide into
Two championship
5.
contenders. And as a Williams round the
go
outside,
3
well, I
wide,
think Johan might be
please. Oh,
sorry. Oh my life, it's 3 wide, Jess.
It's
Is
3
it 3
wide
wide? Yes, it is 3
towards
wide.
turn 6.
Oh my
Someone's
goodness
got to
me.
back off. Someone's got to back
Oh,
off
oh,
right
oh,
now.
oh.
When someone did. Okay, phew.
There we go.
Kieran backed off.
we
He
go.
did the smartest thing. But Finley
Oh,
has gained
Judy
2
showing
places.
Leroy. Judy showing Leroy. Oh!
Wow, that's not gone well. That
Oh.
Leroy's fun. There we go.
Ooh, yep, there we go. Talk about a bit of spice.
Leroy,
And
that
that's
is a bit
Leroy
of a
out the
shame for
pits,
Leroy.
out the points, and Johan is doing some donuts. I think he's having a great race. Not.
He's not had the best. He's having a bit of
No.
fun, but he's got a bit of marbles on his tyres, so that's not good. But
Yeah,
we've
no,
got
not
a
great,
fight
but
between.
Lakitu on the back of Glock then. But Casper's not too far away as Glock is a bit of weaving, which is all fair. So we'll try and break that slipstream, but
but
Lakitu
fair
is going to
racing.
hope for. Well, it's going to be DRS now on the last lap then, Jess. So this is where it's all going to be elbows
dropped a
out.
bit over
How
Lakitu as
badly does
Johan
Glock
Powell.
want it? Johan retires on the trunk. Drop be a penalty.
Quali
There's a
ban.
penalty. But yeah. But
Well,
there we go.
that's what it
So
is, that's
Judy
the
Show and
penalty.
JP then. DRS is enabled then, Jess. This is where it's all going to go. As Kieran's going to go, well, it's going to go down the inside of Nick. Nick,
I
unfortunately,
think
a bit too early.
Kieran's got this one. Yes, he has.
Yeah, Kieran's got that one. Yeah, as Finley's right on the back of Casper. He needs to get past Casper, really, to try and limit the damage.
I think it's a battle between the top two for the race win. I think.
Yep, 1.5 seconds back. It's a bit too far there for Casper. So Casper's going to try and hold on to the podium. But obviously with DRS enabled, I think it's advantage Finley. And with DRS enabled, it's advantage Lakitu, Jess. Obviously the guy who took pole last week. And unfortunately narrowly just, well, not narrowly, he finished second. He didn't get quite the win. Can he do the reverse and get the win this time? It's not a great first apex there for the corner. This is going to allow Glock to open that gap crucially as we head on to the main batch straight here with a big DRS. What about Lakitu? Lakitu, what can he do? He closes in on the braking zone. He has the same tyres, but I think Glock is going to have it here then, Jess. So, sorry to spoil the light excitement, but what about Glock? Lakitu is using, so is Glock. Lakitu's got more ERS. He's also got the DRS. What is Lakitu going to do? Glock is going to try and weave, try and brake. Lakitu's going to try and do it. Is he going to have enough time? He's not enough straight. Oh my life, he's done a break late though. What's about that? Is he going to try and get a better exit? I think Glock is just about to have it then. And unless he doesn't screw up the last corner, which he doesn't. There we go. So Lakitu very close, but unfortunately Glock, but Glock, well done. You win. Lakitu second. Finley got ahead of Casper, of course, with a DRS. But Finley finishes third. So great recovery drive there from Finley, obviously out with a bit of safety car, but always great. But Nick down in to sit it down to sixth then, Jess. That's going to help his cause. But there we are then. Kev managed to hold on to the top 10 with a P9 finish on those 11 uphold mediums then. So Jess, that was the Chinese Grand Prix.
And it delivered.
Wow.
It definitely delivered. No rain, of course, but which we wanted. Finley gets drive today. The safety car did help him. He went on the right strategy, and it's going to help his cause in terms of the championship. Not going to help in terms of Glock, because Glock's extended the lead. So that's helped Glock and not helped Finley in a way. So Glock has one hand on the trophy. We do not have long to go until the end of the season. We've got 2 more rounds, so there could be a situation that Glock could
2 more
wrap
rounds,
it up.
3 more races though.
Oh yeah, 3 more races because we got 2 more rounds, but 3 more races. Yeah, because we got 2 35% races at Portugal.
That could be a bit spicy.
That could get spicy, yeah. So that will be at the end of April. That race, 24th it says. Yeah, 24th. So.
That's correct, yep.
2 weeks time, but we've got Belgium next week first. We'll go through that in a minute. Your order then, Glock wins, so he almost gets maximum points, but Lakitu gets a point for fastest lap, so he gets second. Finley from last, because he had a quali ban, to third. Well,
that's like Vettel 2013.
Yeah, that was like Vettel 2013, definitely. He delivered brilliantly when it counted. Casper in fourth. Kieran fifth, great result from him today. I think he'll be happy with that, considering he got called very recently to race. Nick in sixth, Waits in seventh, decent race for him. Lewis Craig in eighth, got involved in some decent battles as well. Kevin ninth, he held off a lot of those soft runners, so I have to say, he only lost like 2 places out of all of that. So that is a win for Kev. JP in 10th, then we got Declan 11th, Stephen, Tony, Julie Sher, and Matt Ryan gets the final point. Then we got Waze, Ahmed, and Leroy, your final finishers, and the rest of them are irrelevant because they DNF'd or just we didn't get a chance for them to see. But yeah, that was the Chinese Grand Prix. Next week we head to Belgium. Probably one of the most iconic tracks on the calendar, and we could see, I think, lots of moves heading in towards their com, and let's hope for no contact for El Rouge, please, Matt.
Well, we might be able to shout, "Here comes Glock."
No, that's Brazil.
We'll see. Oh, here comes Finley. No. Well, we're talking about,
Oh, here comes
Sebastian Vettel.
Yeah. My brain's going crazy today.
So, we might be able to say that. We met. Here comes Finley. We'll see. We'll see if we get one of those moments. But only time will tell. Obviously, the Chinese Grand Prix did deliver with a lot of action and a bit of spice. But yeah, 2 weeks left of the season, Jess. 2 more weeks left of season 12. What a season it's been so far.
I think it's been a generally very good season as well, with just the one tier. Good turnouts every week, good battles, good championship. What more can you ask for? But we are going to wrap it there and let you go and enjoy the rest of your evening. Thanks once again for joining. Like this video if you haven't already. Hit that subscribe button and hit that bell if you are new. How many subs are we on at the moment? We are on 210. So if we could get to 230 by the end of the season, that would be lovely. We wouldn't mind 230, but 250 would be our ultimate goal. Follow us on Twitter as well, twitter.com/VSL_F1, Instagram at VSL_F1. That's all our socials at the moment, where you can find out when we're going live. Join us on Discord as well. If you're interested in our rally championship at VSL_rally, we've still got a season going on at the moment, and
5 rounds left.
Five rounds.
3 rounds left.
Yeah, 5 rounds left. The last round last week was around Estonia.
Oceania.
It's Oceania this time in Australia.
Oceania. Yep. So Oceania, that's just finished on Monday. I forgot to put out a graphic, but
I was gonna say I was trying to find that to say who won, but
MK Bourne is currently leading the championship in that one. So
hey, good old
see if we
Mike.
can hold on with 3 rounds. So so we'll see about that one. But yeah, we're at where are we this week? We are at some country. I'll keep on trying to remember off some country.
Lovely.
Somewhere in the world, Jess. That narrows it down. Let's have a check. Hold on, 2 seconds.
I would check the Excel standings, but it doesn't say what round is
No,
which.
it doesn't say what round. It's Monte Carlo. How can I forget?
Oh yes, Monte Carlo, then Central Europe, and
Monte
then
Carlo Rally.
Finland.
Yep. So to round off the season.
Yeah. So it ends on exactly the same week as well. Technically, it ends at exactly the same week as
same
VSL.
sort of week as season 12. So nice one. And then we've obviously got a bit of news next week, which will be announced.
You did kind of tease last week, to be fair.
Tease, yeah. So So obviously bigger than. Well, hopefully it's going to be bigger than last time. So we'll see.
More information as it drops. We will have revealed it on stream and on socials as well for lots of other things, but we're not going to reveal too much because I'll get told off. But I've been Jess, Matt's been Matt. We'll see you next time for the Belgium Grand Prix. China's been a cracker. Will Glock win the title next week? It's going to be tough, but for our sake, we hope that it's going to go down to the wire. From me and Matt, see you soon, and good night.